Hello? Hello, Paul? How are you? Endor Express. Of course! You'd have to be here, of course. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you. I'm trying to get this stream to show up in my list so I can copy the link to my Facebook page, but I'm not seeing it. It's weird. Kind of annoying slightly. I'll give it a second here. I never see the link to the stream. Oh, here it is. Oh, well, that's not it either. I'm still new to this streaming thing, especially when it comes to playing the games and stuff. I thought it would just show up on my list of videos, but it's not showing up. So only those of you who are part of the subscriber list are going to see it, I guess. And I'm a subscriber. I don't see it. Maybe I need to switch my account. Let me do that real quick. I could probably see it if I switch accounts. Of course. Should know this. Should know this already. Should know this by now. In case you haven't guessed, I am going to play Star Wars the arcade game. I believe this one is from 1993. It is the Sega version of the game that came out for the 32X. Here we go. Got it. And also I have a stack of Trivial Pursuit Star Wars questions that I thought I would ask while I'm playing it. And you may wonder why it's silent right now. It's because the music in this is so perfect. It sounds exactly like the real thing, and it would be immediately flagged. So I'm going to not start the sound until I actually get into the gameplay a little bit. So I think I'll go ahead and do that right now, actually. And then I might play the 2600 version of Star Wars Arcade as well. I set that up earlier. So, hopefully I'm doing this right. Let's see, am I doing this right? Yeah, I don't want to continue. I'm going to reset it. Reset. Soft reset. Okay, here we go. This is the 32X version of the Star Wars game. Like I said, I think it came out in 93, 94. Not really sure. Oh, there you go, 94. But it's just kind of your basic polygon game. I don't know. I kind of like this style. I like this polygon style of game. All right. Before I start actually playing this game, let me ask you the first question. We got it right here. First question. Can you see that? Can you see that? I know you can't see it. All right. So, first question. Who had Vader bumped into on the Death Star when he said, "The circle is now complete"? Who had Vader bumped into when he said, "The circle is now complete"? I think I'll just play the arcade version. And Rebel Attack, Pilot. Oh yeah, we got to get sound for this. Admiral Akbar. You saw this when you first bought your EverDrive? Oh, I didn't want to pause it. Yeah, I have a 32X and an EverDrive, and it's pretty cool that that it actually works with 32X games, if you have a 32X. This level seems to go on forever, though, so get ready. Get ready to just watch me shoot TIE fighters for 10 minutes. Takes a while. Oh, and I gotta figure out which button is the proton torpedo button. The trigger. Okay, so back to the question. Oh, shoot, I didn't want to shoot that. Who had Vader bumped into on the Death Star when he said the circle is now complete? I don't know, I'll give you a few seconds. You should be able to... There's a slight delay in the chat versus what I'm saying. So yes, Endor Express says Ben. I'm looking at the back. Yes, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Close enough. Ben, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay, next question. Of course, I'm trying to play and read questions at the same time. Who else but a Jedi could read questions and shoot TIE fighters at the same time? You know, come on. Okay, how many holding clamps lowered Darth Vader's helmet into place? What? How many holding clamps lower Darth Vader's helmet into place? That's a good one. Where are these darn TIE fighters at? Slow down. Okay, speed up. The buttons are really configured weird on the controller that I'm using. Holding clamps. Anybody know holding clamps? I mean, it's obvious. It's an obvious question. I mean, come on. Danger. Take evasive action. It's a TIE bomber. Why are there TIE bombers in this battle? That makes no sense. Alright, I don't know the answer to this question for sure, but I'm going to say 2. 2 holding clamps on Vader's. Anybody? Yeah, that's what Paul says. Okay. 2, that is correct. Why would it be any more than that? That doesn't make sense. I guess I'm about to die here. I love these Star Destroyers. They look so cool. I gotta say though, that klaxon is really annoying. I'm gonna have to turn off the sound. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, next question. Who was the first to ignite his lightsaber during the duel in Cloud City? Ooh, I know this one. Who was the first to ignite his lightsaber in the duel on Cloud City? There's only 2 people that would have been igniting lightsabers. Which one would it have been? Endor Express. The King of Legoland is a Jedi. I am. I need to go back to Legoland. It's been a while. Well, about a month, I guess. But I need to film something there. I need to do another top 10 rides, since the rides have changed since I made that video 2 years ago. Paul says Vader is the first one to ignite his lightsaber on Cloud City. I believe that is correct. And I think... No. Sorry. It was Luke. Why did I think Vader? I was thinking Luke the whole time, but when I saw Vader, maybe it got me confused. Okay, the reason that I think it was Luke who started his lightsaber first is because they were trying to show that Luke is the aggressor in this situation. He's kind of, half-cocked, not really thinking what he's doing. Am I even going to get to the next level? I don't know. I'm going too fast. These darn... Jeez Louise. These lasers everywhere. Where are these TIE fighters at? Oh, there's one behind me. Is that like the last one? No, I got like 20 more TIE fighters I gotta destroy. Oh, great. No shields left. I must be playing this on hard or something. Alright, next question. Where did Imperial scout ships discover the remains of a rebel base? Where did... Well, that would be Imperial. Yeah. Where did Imperial scout ships find the remains of a rebel base? Ooh. There we go. You underestimate the power of the dark side. Oh, I gotta cut the music. There we go. We don't want to hear the Star Wars. They literally have the exact Star Wars in here. Modded a Star Speeder 3000. That would be funny. So where was the remains of the rebel base found? I guess do the 32X version. I could do a Y-wing pilot. All right.
Pilot, stand by to receive orders.
That's like the worst Akbar ever. Happy May the 4th.
Wipe out enemy fighters.
So the remains of the rebel base that they discovered would have been on. I think Princess Leia told them that it was on Dantooine. They're on Dantooine, and when the scout ships got there, it was already abandoned. I mean, she was just telling them that just to tell them something, just to get them off her back. So leave me alone. I'm trying to look captured here. Be right back. All right, Paul. All right, next question while you're gone. How many droids were the Jawas trying to unload at the sale on Tatooine? How many droids were they trying to unload? Well, shoot, there was more than 2. I mean, there's more than R2 and 3PO. There was a bunch of droids. It told me to slow down. I'm already going as slow as I could possibly go. Holy crap, I'm flying through the rocks there, the asteroid field. Oh, that was close. How many droids? Anybody know? Nobody knows? I don't even know. I'm thinking like 6. That was a few. Yeah, 6. Lucky guess. Alright, let's see here. The lightsaber is a weapon of a Jedi. Alright, next question. What did Yoda say he was not strong enough to prevent? Yoda was not strong enough to prevent something? Well, that's just like the arcade game. I mean, the original arcade game. What did Yoda say he was not strong enough to prevent? Luke from leaving? I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, I got one more TIE fighter. Where is he? Come back here, TIE fighter. I'd like to introduce you to my blaster. Oh, shoot. Where'd you go? Oh, you're sneaky. Did I get you with my proton torpedo? Notice they're called proton torpedoes and not photon torpedoes like in Star Trek. Where is this guy? Come on. So back to the question: what was Yoda unable to prevent? Not strong enough to prevent. I'm gonna say keeping Luke from leaving. Oh, that doesn't make sense. It says his death. He's not strong enough to prevent his death. To prevent his own death? I guess. Well, that must have been in Return of the Jedi. I'm just fighting TIE fighters all over the place. This is like 20 years of fighting TIE fighters. Alright, next question. Next question. Oh, it shows the answer right here on the thing. I'll just keep firing randomly into the stars. Okay, who called Jabba a slimy piece of worm-ridden filth? That should be easy enough. Who called Jabba a slime-ridden piece of worm-ridden filth? That's like the worst insult that you could ever give to anybody. Slimy piece of worm-ridden filth. It's like these TIE fighters. They just won't... Oh, wrong button. I wanted to slow down. There we go. Oh, shoot. You can tell that slimy piece of worm-ridden filth he'll get no such pleasure from us. Nobody knows? Paul never came back. Okay. That would be Han Solo who said that. Oh, come on. These guys are really tough to get. I'm gonna fly right at that. I'm gonna do a Poe Dameron and I'm gonna fly right into that Star Destroyer. Is General Hux here? I need to talk to his mother. I'm so funny. Ooh, whoa, crap. It's pretty cool how close you can get to these Star Destroyers. Okay, so the answer to the question is Han Solo. Han Solo said... the Force is strong with this one. No, he said, slimy piece of worm and filth will get no such pleasure from us. Okay, next question. What color was the blade of Luke's second lightsaber? Well, that's an easy one. What color was Luke's lightsaber? Second lightsaber. Actually, the blue lightsaber, which I kind of gave away the answer by saying one was blue. was not even his. It was his dad's. So technically, this was not his second lightsaber. It was more or less his first one. And oh crap! There's also a reason why it is this color. Anybody know? Green. Yeah, Todd Warsing. How's it going? He got it right. The second lightsaber, the one in Return of the Jedi, was green, but in some of the trailers for Return of the Jedi, it was actually blue. And I'm not sure the exact reason why they changed it to green. I think it was because it would make it stand out better against the blue sky if it were green. Mission incomplete. I had one TIE fighter left to shoot and I lost. Alright. Hey, Jevin? Nice to see you. Todd, Paul, Endor, everybody who's here. Okay, next question. Let me get this next question in before I switch. I think I'm going to switch games. I'm going to switch to the Atari 2600 game because I can actually beat that one. This game I can just shoot TIE fighters forever. What 4-word ultimatum did Luke give Jabba while standing on the sand skiff's gangplank? What 4-word ultimatum did Luke give Jabba while standing on the sand skiff's gangplank? Oh, yeah. The answers are showing right here on the front of the card, so I can't even flip it over. I can't even make a guess. I know it immediately. Yeah, I can't even get close to the Death Star. Let's try it. There's a different level I just played where I did... Oh, shoot. I wanted to quit that. That's a good way to pause it. Let's reset. 4. Close, Todd. Very close. Very close. You got all but one word. The first word is not right. You feel bad if only 4 people are watching. Well, tell everybody. Tell everybody they need to watch. Because it's fun. I like doing Star Wars trivia. I have a whole stack of cards here. All Trivial Pursuit cards that I play. Star Wars Trivia Pursuit. I could probably get all these right for the most part. Atari Age has a 2600. Yeah. ICS has Atari Age has the 2600 hacked for real trackball. Yeah, it works a lot better. I want to see if I could find... Okay, let's do that. I swear I just played a level where I was on the Death Star. Maybe it was under training. Pilot and gunner. Oh, here we go. Admiral Akbar again.
Stand by to receive orders.
Oh, I'm here because your Arcade 1-Up upgrade video is on my recommendation. Oh, cool. Awesome. I like to see that those videos are getting recommended. Okay, so back to the question. Todd, you're about as close as you could possibly get. Here we go. See, there's the Death Star right there. He actually said, free us or die. Release us or die, you know, kind of the same thing, but he actually said, free us or die. Alright, next question. Next question. What planet is the home for the Sarlacc monster? Okay, that's an easy one. What planet is the home for the Sarlacc monster? See, this is more fun. I don't want to just be shooting TIE fighters in outer space. I want to shoot on the Death Star. That's the whole point of this game, right? Where's the trench? There's something I like about this style. This like polygon, no shading or texture mapping. It's just polygons. I just really like it. Something special about it. Okay, so the question. Yeah, Todd says Tatooine. Yes, that is the planet where the Sarlacc monster is. That's the big, giant mouth creature that Jabba was going to throw Luke Skywalker into, and also where Boba Fett kind of fell into. But the question is, my next question is, did Boba Fett survive the Sarlacc pit? Did he survive falling in? And I think George Lucas admitted that he made a mistake by killing off Boba Fett. Did he survive? I think some of the books, the non-canon books now, say that he did survive. It'd be kind of cool if he showed up in a later movie. Oh, great! Now we're off the Death Star. Well, I'm trying to destroy the Death Star, and you're taking me back into space. This makes no sense. All right, Tatooine. Yes, is the planet where the Sarlacc monster is on. Next Sarlacc monster question. Seems to be a lot of those. How long? This is a whole Jabba the Hutt card. How long does it take the Sarlacc to digest its victims? How long does it take the Sarlacc to digest its victims? Can I just crash into this Star Destroyer and end it all? Let me sacrifice myself. I'll crash right into the... Oh, I can't die! What the heck? What year did this game came out? This game came out in 1994 for the Sega 32X. It was originally an arcade game, also by Sega. Started to type Boba Fett. No, this is not Atari. This is Sega 32X. I'll play Atari. I was going to play the 2600 version after this, in just a little bit. So the answer to the question, how long does it take the Sarlacc to digest its victims? 3PO said it took 1,000 years, which, of course, he got that secondhand from Jabba himself. All right, next question. What Western state was Return of the Jedi's Sarlacc battle filmed in? So what state did they film it? That'd be a good filming location. I know somebody who likes to do filming locations. Maybe he'll go out there and film where they did the Sarlacc pit. What state did they film it? The Sarlacc pit battle. Obviously, it has to be one of those Western states. I think it did even say Western state right there. Yeah, what Western state? What Western state did they film the Sarlacc pit battle? Man, I got so many TIE fighters to destroy. I'll just get in my sights. Just make it easy on me. Nobody knows? Nobody cares? Okay. Arizona. Arizona is the state where they filmed the Sarlacc battle. Ooh, and it's got this cool little, kind of looks like a scene from the movie right there. That's Barada, I guess, or Nikto, or Klaatu. I'm not sure which one. And then there's Luke on the skiff about to jump. I get the feeling that was kind of like they were trying to get a feeling of like pirates and just, you know, walking the plank. Pool water would digest you faster than 1,000 years. Yeah, this is true. I didn't know anyone who had a 32X back in the day. I didn't either. I didn't know anybody, but I got one not too long ago just because I wanted to play the real games on a real system because I have an EverDrive with all the games on it. And I didn't realize that it only had like 40 games made for it. That's even less games than the Jaguar had, which is kind of impressive and sad all at the same time. Okay, I guess now I'll switch to the Atari game here, which I should have running here already. Well, that was a cool transition. Here we go. This is the good old Atari 2600 version of Star Wars, the arcade game. And I can do pretty good in this, if I can remember the key to start it. Oh gosh, it's loud. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. If it's too loud, tell me. Let me know. I'll turn the volume down. Alright, so this you have to use a joystick to control. This one might be actually a little more engaging than the 32X version, only because I can get past this part with the TIE fighters. Okay, there's the Death Star, okay. I don't remember fighting the towers in the movie. Alright, next question. Next question is can I fight the Death Star and ask questions at the same time? As I said before, only a true Jedi can do that. Again, the game music's too loud. Okay, let me turn it down a bit here. Hopefully I won't die too quickly here. Boom. I want to drop that down. It was at 50%. I'm going to drop it down to like 16%. So hopefully it's a little better. It's hard for me to tell while I'm actually playing because my volume is totally different than the volume that you guys are getting. So tell me if it's better. Tell me if it's any better. All right, so next question. I'm just gonna leave it right here and just keep shooting until I blow this thing up. Who was Wedge Antilles' tail gunner during the Battle of Hoth? Wedge Antilles' tail gunner in the Battle of Hoth. Oh, there's Darth Vader. It's a better mix now? Okay, cool. I just dropped it down to 15%. Who was Wedge's tail gunner in the Battle of Hoth? Oh, get back here, TIE Fighter. I think I know. And I only know it because it was in the book. I don't think his name was mentioned in the movie. What's my favorite arcade? Favorite arcade game or favorite arcade location? It's kind of funny you asked that because I'm on a Facebook page, I forget what it's called, Retro Games or something like that, and the admin posted a picture of the original Star Wars arcade game, the sit-down cabinet, and asked what Star Wars game would you want as your favorite? And I said, that one. That's kind of my dream game, is to get the Star Wars sit-down cabinet. It's my holy grail. So anyway, the question, who was Wedge's tail gunner during the Battle of Hoth? I think it's Zev, Z-E-V, and he was only mentioned in the book, so let's see if I'm right. Nope, not even close. Not even close. And he was mentioned in the movie. It's Jansen. He says, good shot, Jansen. I'm trying to remember, where's Zev? Zev is the guy who saved Luke and Han and when they were out in when they were lost. That was Zev, I think. I don't remember. All right. Oh crap. Shoot these towers. Okay. Next question. Who told the Emperor that the second Death Star would be completed on schedule? I know this one. Who told the Emperor that the Death Star would be completed on schedule? Who told him that the Death Star would be completed on schedule? There's surely two answers to that question. That's a deep cut. Yeah, it is. Oh, crap. I don't know if I'm going to be able to blow up this third one. Oh, I keep hitting the platforms. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Dead. Alright, who told the Emperor that the second Death Star would be completed on schedule? Anybody? Admiral Akbar. IES says Admiral Akbar. No, don't think so. Who told the Emperor that the second Death Star would be completed on schedule? Is that the old Admiral who they CGI put in the most recent movie? No, that would be Grand Moff Tarkin. He was only in the first, Episode 4, the first Star Wars movie. Tarkin. Tarkin. But no, that's not him. He didn't say that the second Death Star would be on schedule. That would be, I'm pretty sure Darth Vader himself told the Emperor that it would be completed on schedule. Yes, Darth Vader. But at the beginning of the movie, at the beginning of Return of the Jedi, when Vader shows up in the shuttle and he's talking to the commander, he's the one who told Vader that the Death Star would be completed on schedule. Or did he say, no, I need more men? He says, we're behind schedule, I need more men. Who was that guy's name? He was not mentioned in the movie, he was only mentioned in the book. Oh, yeah, let's play another round of Star Wars here. I should play it on a harder level. I'll give you a clue. The Death Star 2 commander's name started with the letter J. And it actually sounds a little like Jar Jar. Strangely enough, now that I think about it. Sounds a little bit like Jar Jar. But unless you read the book, you're not going to know the answer to that question. Or maybe read one of those. They had like these picture books and things like that back in the day for kids, because Star Wars is a kids movie, right? The commander of I'll finish this. Then I'll reveal the answer. The commander of the Death Star 2's name. Excuse me. Is, come on, get me off this level. Jerjerrod. 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 Moff Jerjerrod. I guess MOFF, Moff, is like a title. Alright, next question. What troubled twosome did Rogue 2 locate on Hoth? Rogue 2. Well, I just talked about him. What troubled twosome did Rogue 2 find on Hoth? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Anybody know? I mean, who's the only troubled twosome in the whole Star Wars series? Well, I guess you could say a couple people. She'll love how Darth Vader never dies. He just flies off the screen there. Gotta run. All right, Todd. Nice of you to stop by, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for subbing. D. Lemmy? It's hard for me to read the chat because it's a little bit squished, but I think that is correct. Solo and Skywalker. Because Luke was attacked by the Wampa, and Han went out to go save him, and then they had to spend the night out in the freezing cold of Hoth. Rogue 2. I'm pretty sure his name was Zev. I'd have to check the book and double check that. I'll just shoot right here in the middle. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I'm trying to read a question here. I don't have time to destroy Death Stars. Oh shoot. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna hit every one of these gangplanks now, aren't I? Next question. What planet did Tarkin threaten to destroy if Leia refused to reveal the location of the rebel base? What planet did Tarkin threaten to destroy if Leia refused to reveal the location of the rebel base? I might play a different Star Wars game too after this. It's Star Wars Saturday on the Greg's Game Room channel. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button. I could use the likes. I could use all the likes you got. Make sure you hit that like button there on the screen. Oh, come on! Alderaan. That's correct. Despite how you spell it, it's still Alderaan. He threatened to destroy, and he did. He followed through with it, didn't he? Of course, they had to do it even. They had to one-up that in Force Awakens. Oh, we won't destroy just one planet. We'll destroy a whole solar system of planets. Because that's, you know, we're bigger and better in this version. I'm not a big fan of the sequel trilogy. Okay. What's Chief Chirpa chief of? I guess basically, who is Chief Chirpa? And what is he the chief of? Alright, I gotta concentrate here. You guys think about that for a second. Who's Chief Chirpa? Oh, this is the easy one because there's no gangplanks in this one. One shot. It's over. First try, as Batman would say. Lego Batman. Chief Chirpa. Anybody? Anybody? Give you a few seconds more. I think I'm going to play Empire Strikes Back after this one. Chief of the Rebel Fleet. No, that is incorrect. Oh, got him. Right as he was trying to escape. Chief Chirpa is the leader of the Ewoks. I know that because I have the toy. I have the little Ewok Kenner figure from back in the day. He was not. The name was not mentioned in the movie. Again, it's kind of funny that they're asking questions from the movies where the answers you have to know more than just the movies to get. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh man! How did I not hit those towers? Oh crap! All right, I'm gonna blow up this Death Star if it kills me, which it has killed me in the past couple tries. Oh, here we go. That was close. That was bad. Alright, I still have 6 shields, so I should be able to survive. I should be able to get to the next level. I got the timing down from those fireballs. Okay, next question. What part of Stucky... Jeez, that's terrible. What part of stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder did Han Solo take offense to? What part of that insult, that was a Princess Leia's insult, what part of stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder did Han Solo take offense to? What part of that? Who's scruffy-looking? Yes, exactly. He didn't like being called scruffy-looking. But he doesn't mind being called a nerf herder. Or half-witted. That's pretty funny. I guess I should ask the next question before I get to the next trench. Because the next trench is going to be hard. Alright, let me... Oh, shoot. That was close. Next question. Who was most displeased with the progress of construction on the second Death Star? Oh, shoot. Who was most displeased with the construction progress of the second Death Star? That's kind of a trick question, I think. Well, no, now I think about the line. You got to think about that scene at the beginning of Jedi when Vader gets out and talks to, now you know his name, Moff Jared. And he says that the Emperor... Yeah, I gave it away. Too soon. Too soon. The Emperor was most displeased with your apparent lack of progress. Man, Vader's really after me now. I've only blown up, what, three Death Stars now? How many Death Stars they got in this game? They just keep going on and on. Makes me wonder, though, what... Did you guys see the trailer for the new Star Wars movie that's coming out? For Episode 9. Hopefully the last of the Star Wars movies, because they've really been beating a dead horse on these Star Wars movies. What Death Star do you think that was? You think that was the second Death Star or the first Death Star that they showed at the end of that trailer? So what was the question again? Oh, next question. What item of Luke's did Darth Vader present to the Emperor? What item of... Oh, crap. What item of Luke's did Darth Vader present to the Emperor? I can do it. I can do this one. I've done it before. Not since I was like 12 years old, though. Oh, shoot. This is pretty advanced for a 2600 game. What item did Darth Vader present to the Emperor? What item of Luke's did he present to the Emperor? That's correct. The lightsaber. Of course, that was always his lightsaber to begin with anyway. That would have been Vader's lightsaber. Or Anakin's lightsaber, I guess you could say. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time between levels to ask the next question. They're hitting me pretty hard here. Next question. Oh, see, I've already asked that question like a bunch of times. I answered that question. The question about who's in charge of the second Death Star. I answered it before I even got the question. Moff Jared. Just go away from me. Just go over there. I'm good. What center on the second Death Star confirmed code clearances? Oh, jeez. I'm toast now. What center confirmed Oh, man. Toast. Alright, I think I may play Empire Strikes Back next. What center on the second Death Star confirmed code clearances? That's kind of a tough one. I don't think I would have gotten this one. It's the command station. Command station. Alright, next question. I seem to be getting a lot of Return of the Jedi questions. This is not the Return of the Jedi card, is it? Maybe it is. Who first confirmed for Luke Skywalker that Darth Vader was his father? Who confirmed for Luke that Darth Vader was his father? Alright, I'm going to switch to a different game. Let's see, which one should I do? Let's do Empire Strikes Back. Hopefully I got a good ROM here. I got so many versions of this ROM. Here we go. This is the very first Star Wars game ever created. That is correct, Delamy81. I hope I got your name right. Yoda was the one who confirmed it for him. Which I think the reason that they did that was, and I remember seeing an interview with James Earl Jones about this, when he learned that Darth Vader said, "I am your father." There was an interview with him where he said, that can't be true. That's got to be a lie. And I think a lot of kids felt that way. A lot of kids watching it. I know I did. I was like, no, I can't believe that's true. That can't possibly be true. So the reason they had Yoda confirm it for him to say that in Return of the Jedi was to solidify, yes, this really is true. Vader was not lying. He really is your father. I think they needed a way to confirm it, and that was the way. I mean, at the end of the movie, the end of Empire Strikes Back, Luke was in the Millennium Falcon, and he said, "Ben, why didn't you tell me?" He felt it was true, even at that moment. But the audience, a lot of the kids, didn't believe it. All right, let's get to the next question before I play the very first Star Wars game ever made. This came out before the arcade game. This is for the Atari 2600 Empire Strikes Back. Okay, who was the only human besides Luke to see a portion of Darth Vader's exposed head? This is good. Who was the only human besides Luke to see a portion of Darth Vader's exposed head? Of course, you need to think of this as the original trilogy movies, not what happened in the prequels, because we already know that the Emperor sees him without his helmet on. Okay, so this game is impossible, for one thing. Your only goal in this game is to destroy the walkers. And it takes 42 hits, unless you can hit that glowing spot there. Or I can land here and recharge. I didn't know that until recently. The only person to see Vader's exposed head besides Luke was Admiral Piet. Remember, he came in to deliver a message to Vader, and he saw, oh, I got it. And he saw the back of Vader's head without his helmet on, very briefly. And I remember, it was kind of funny, I remember reading when I was reading the book. I guess I don't get a recharge there. Some of the commentary in the book about that, oh, I guess I have the Force now. Can't be defeated. Got it. In the book, it said that Piet actually considered selling that information. He said that a lot of people would find that this information Very interesting. He could make a lot of money if he could reveal something about Darth Vader to Vader's enemies, which in a lot of the books and stuff back then, Vader had enemies. Which, of course, you know, you don't see them because he probably killed most of them, but but imagine being able to sell to his enemies. You know, Vader's just an old man in a suit. You could defeat him easier than you think. Alright, back in the chat. Alright. I need somebody to answer some questions for me. Because trivia is fun. Okay. Next question. I can get away from these. Ah, I dropped my card. Ugh. Oh, I can loop around to the back. How fast can I fly? Can I fly very fast? Okay, yeah. Next card. I'm on the next card. Who tells Luke, I shall enjoy watching you die? I shall enjoy watching you die. Who said that? Again, I seem to be getting a lot of Return of the Jedi questions here. I didn't feel like I hit that one 42 times. I probably hit it before, earlier. Dang it! Stop shooting me. I really need the tow cable. I don't have any tow cables in this. Okay, I got recharge. Okay, I show the first walker, then take out the middle ones. You know, that's what I was thinking too, Laramie, was the Emperor. I shall enjoy watching you die, but I don't think it was the Emperor. Oh, I got it. I'm thinking earlier in Return of the Jedi. Think earlier in Return of the Jedi. He doesn't say it in English. He says it in Huttese. Oh, I've got the Force. Come on, trying to do like a track and field, hit this button as quick as I can. Ah, the answer would be, I shall enjoy watching you die, would be Jabba the Hutt. Again, he doesn't say it in English, which is why you may not recognize it, but it's, yeah, he says it in Huttese. What vessels did Lando refer to when noting, we might just take a few of them with us? What vessels did Lando refer to when noting, we might just take a few of them with us? That would be from the Battle of Endor, the space battle, where Lando is flying the Millennium Falcon with Nien Nub, I don't know how to pronounce his name, the weird guy with the extra flaps on his face. Aww. Let's recharge. Give me the recharge. Might just take a few of them with us. Right after... Oh, come on. Your aim is too good for an Imperial AT-AT walker. Right after one of the Rebel ships is destroyed by the Death Star, Lando says, engage those Star Destroyers at point-blank range. And Admiral Akbar says... Oh, what does he say? We can't do that, or whatever. We won't be able to survive against the Star Destroyers. And that's when Lando says, we might just take a few of them with us. So it's this. Oh, I missed the weak point there. I'm shooting it in the butt. Yeah, so it's the Star Destroyers. Lando's talking about the Star Destroyers. Yep. Okay, next question. Oh, this is a original Star Wars question. Who told Luke Skywalker he couldn't attend the Academy? Who told Luke Skywalker that he could not attend the Academy? Luke was so upset. Oh, missed. It's too bad I can't shoot him in the legs. There we go. Who told Luke that he couldn't attend the Academy? I hope all my rebel friends are escaping while they're leaving me behind to fight these AT-AT walkers. Luke's parents. Well, I mean, close. Luke's kind of guardians would be the Lars, right? Owen and Beru. So it was Uncle Owen who told him he couldn't attend. Oh, come on! Doing pretty good, though. 1576. It's got to be a world record score for sure. And you know what's weird? Is that in episode 3, it was revealed that Owen... Ooh, I got it. Was Anakin's stepbrother, more or less. But his name is Lars. So it never made sense to me, why is Uncle Owen Lars Luke's uncle? It just never made sense. How could that be Anakin Skywalker's brother? They don't have the same last name. This was before I thought they were, I thought they were actually blood brothers, not that they were adoptive brothers, I guess. But I always thought it would make more sense that Aunt Beru would have been Anakin's sister because, she got married and changed her name. That would have made more sense to me. So yeah, the answer to that question, who said he couldn't attend the Academy, that would have been Uncle Owen. I got 3 more questions. I'm just going to ask them real quick. And happy Free Comic Book Day, says Megapodtastic. Happy Star Wars Day, says Megapodtastic. Where's the free comic books, dude? I need to get a free comic book. Probably at Hollywood Studios. I think you're going to see some Hollywood Studios videos tomorrow from some certain people. Okay, what planet was Luke over when he announced over his comlink, "I'm not picking up any cities or technology"? I'll give you a few seconds to consider that. What planet was Luke over when he announced over his comlink, "I'm not picking up any cities or technology"? Anyone? Anyone? I know there's a delay, so I'm giving you guys time to think about it. Why don't you play another Star Wars game? The other games for the Atari 2600 are paddle games. Well, you know what? I could play the Return of the Jedi game. Let's see if I have that ROM. That's a prototype. Yeah. Let's do the prototype game. Which one is this? Ooh, that one didn't work. I don't want to do bad ones that don't work. Let's try that one. Ah, here we go. This one you may not have seen. This is Ewok Adventure for the Atari 2600. A completed game that was never released. Back to the question. What planet was Luke over when he announced over the comlink, "I'm not picking up any cities or technology"? He was traveling to see Yoda on the planet of Dagobah. And, yep, Dagobah. Alright, next question. What Ewok warrior... Hey, coincidentally, I'm playing the Ewok game. What Ewok warrior discovered Princess Leia? Okay, let's try this game out. Okay, so if I fly low, I go faster. Oh, was I supposed to capture that Ewok guy? I'm flying super high. Guess I'm throwing rocks at him. There goes a walker there. What was the question again? What Ewok warrior discovered Princess Leia? Anyone? Megapodtastic says he's got to give out the full name. Show out the creds there. Uh-oh, I must be late. What? I crashed into a wall? And now I'm Wicket W. Warwick. That is the answer to the question. Who discovered Princess Leia? That was Wicket. Also played by, I guess it'd be Warwick, not Warwick. I always say the Wick part. It's just Warwick. I can't get past this fire. What the heck? I don't want to crash into the trees. I can see why this game was not released. It's hard. The whole thing with the... I can't, like, fly forward. Why would a glider stop in midair? That makes no sense. Alright, next question. How many times did Vader ignite his lightsaber during his duel with Luke on the second Death Star? Oh, here's... I'm at the shield generator. This game makes no sense. How many times did Vader ignite his lightsaber during the battle with Luke on the second Death Star? I think I knew this without looking at it, but I just looked at the answer. It's fun until you get to the shield generator. Or if I try to fly higher, I don't... Oh! Oh, cool! I got a... I got a speeder bike! I'm very confused by this game. Now I'm flying backwards. Can I take over the AT-AT Walker? That'd be cool. I mean the ST Walker. How many times did Vader ignite his lightsaber? The answer is twice. 2 times. The first time, then he... I'm trying to remember now when this happened. When did he actually turn off his lightsaber? Or was it Luke that they're talking about? They're talking about Vader. Yeah, how many times did Vader ignite his lightsaber during his duel with Luke on the second Death Star? Oh, you know what? He ignited it the first time when they started the fight over the Emperor. And then after he threw his lightsaber and knocked Luke off that gangplank, he used the Force and pulled it to him, and then he had to ignite it again. So there you go, 2 times. All right, well, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I've been doing this stream for, what, like an hour now? About an hour. Just about an hour. Showed you a couple of Star Wars games. Showed you the Sega 32X game at the beginning. Showed you the Atari 2600 game. Did some trivia. Showed you the first 2600 game, the first Star Wars game ever made. And Nola G shows up right as I'm getting ready to say goodbye. Why is it y'all do this? You guys got to jump in immediately. Jump in immediately. You're going to have to go back and watch the stream again because I did all these trivia questions. You'll see how well you can do answering the trivia questions. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Happy Star Wars Day. Make sure you click the like button right down there. It helps me to get these videos out a little bit more. Makes me feel better about myself. Maybe I should just say that. Makes me feel better about myself when you click that like button. And anyway, happy Star Wars Day. Thank you all for watching. And should be another video of mine on Monday. Is what I'm thinking. So anyway, take care. Happy weekend. Happy Star Wars Day.